Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef, it's 2 Video Tuesday and I'm playing some Thrive. A quick aside before I get going, sorry about no video yesterday. I had a hell of a day yesterday. I won't go into it now because I want to start a new game. I'm going to try something that's probably not recommended. I want to mess around with the day-night cycle and I want to see if I can have a photosynthesizing organism that deals with the day-night cycle. My plan, I guess you could call it, is to maximize the amount of glucose I can make from photosynthesis during the day cycle and store it to survive the night cycle, which means I'll need things like vacuoles. I also want to keep the ATP reasonably low so that I don't need to convert as much glucose to ATP as possible. That's probably not the right way to go about it, but it's me. I very rarely go the right way about it. So if I start a new game... Oh, I was expecting it. I guess at some point I was looking through the options and it just remembered what tab I was on. Planet generation coming soon. Oh, look, it's right there. Yeah, look, photosynthesis becomes much less viable. Now let's have a look. I could start in a warm little pond. Not exactly sure what that means, but if it's, you know, helpful, then sure, why not? I guess I'll start somewhere that's closer to the surface, which seems like a good place for photosynthesizing organisms to appear, develop. There we go. Lots of phosphate, lots of ammonia. I'll chill out here for a while and gobble up all these resources if the other me's will allow that to happen. We'll see what comes from our first evolution. Okay, well, I'm here. I did go with the... Oh, that's weird. I'm drifting. Tides is a thing. But yeah, I went with the photosynthesizing thingy. Have a look. The light is going up, which means it's becoming daytime. Things will go well from this point on and will continue to do so forever. Because that's my assumption. When everything starts going well, everything will be good forever. I am picking up ammonia here rather rapidly, which is great. That'll help with the evolution. Oh, I'm out of phosphate. I was looking so intently at one of these that I completely missed what was going on with the other one, despite the fact they're right next to each other. There we go. Let's gobble up some of this stuff. Ooh, look at all this over here. Yay! We're at 98%. 96, yeah, so the night is already on its way. There we go. I guess that's true of exactly midday, isn't it? Or really midnight, even? It's that Gremlins problem, isn't it? It's always midnight somewhere. There we go. Right, I've got 2 full bars there. Oh, 3 in fact. Ooh, go me. Population is 1. That's not awesome. This is the kind of thinking that I have. During the night, I can be kind of dormant, isn't really the right word, but I can be a lot less active. And if I store a lot of glucose during the day, it might help survival. Let's have a look here. Now, did I make the correct assumption that I can... Oh! I accidentally moved when I didn't really want to. I know these are lit. So yeah, I moved to there, which means I can move up to here in a subsequent evolution. I think that's the way that works. The problem I'm thinking about right now is the lack of the ability to store. That... Where's the vacuoles? There we go. One of these is, yeah, what I want, I think. Which means I have to go to this stage. Oh! Oops. To undo that. Let's have a look. I grab one of these. Is that going to be too much? Yeah, I think that's too much. Maybe one of these would be better. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's more subtle. Probably be better off with more of these, I believe. I can have one there and one there. That seems like a good way to go for now. It's, oh god. Let's just see if I can make it survive. My ATP is being produced. There's still only one of me. Again, that's kind of worrying. I need to go find some ammonia and some phosphate. Again, this is a problem I've had since the first time I've started playing this. I keep saying phosphide and phosphate instead of phosphate, and there's a significant difference. Have a look. I nearly went into that poison thing because I was watching this. It is getting brighter, which will be of benefit. It's going to be interesting. Let's see, if I stop moving, the glucose does go up very, 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 very slowly. But it does go up. Yeah, look at that. All the ammonia. And there's no one else here to steal it from me, because apparently they all died. This apparently does have more iron, and I can move there. I did the thing that I did last time. I clicked this to see if I could click this, and because I could click this, it clicked. I think that's fine. As I say, there's not a hell of a lot of difference in these, you know, different areas. There's no difference between the difference. Well done, son of Mowgef. You did the words good. Let's just have a look here. Turns glucose into ATP. As long as one doesn't go significantly above the other, I'll be fine. I might be better off with some more Vicaloid. As long as things don't get too crazy. Look at this, I accidentally created a shape here. As long as these don't get too, like, out of whack, I think I'll be fine to begin with. I'll worry about not being fine later when things aren't fine. Because forethought is something that I'm very, very good at. Now, I need to go off here. It seems dark, and I've just realised it is in fact quite dark. Wait, and it's not getting lighter? Did I move to the wrong patch? I feel like I may have moved to the wrong patch. I've just realised as well there are other organisms here that are armed and dangerous. That's another thing that I'm going to have to worry about. I probably should have checked which patch that I moved to better. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, the light is going up. I'm less dumb than I thought I was, which is very dumb still, but it's not a disaster right now. Look at all these other organisms that want me dead. This is not something that I'd anticipated, which again is dumb, and it's very me. Let's have a look. I am producing glucose as I move. That's awesome. I guess technically I could eat those other organisms when I'm big enough to do so. There we go, that's an evolution. I'm gonna gobble up some of these resources just to be sure. It's a bunch of ammonia over there. Let's grab that. I can see glucose over to my left. I am a little distracted by the fact that other organism seems to be stalking me. That's kind of worrying. Go away. Let's take evasive action here. There we go. Right. Guess I'll just take some of this glucose for myself. There is a little bit of oh, actually it seems like more ammonia than I had anticipated, which is fine. But no problem with that being there. Again, look, that I think... Is it? I think that other organism is coming at me. There we go. Anyway, let's do some of this. Yeah, I did move to the right patch. I was just being paranoid about the light level. Does say there's 50 of me here right now. I left the others behind, what little amount of them there were. Now, do I get more of these? Again, I'm building this bizarrely, aren't I? I guess I'll just make it a big ball organism and just keep expanding outwards. Something I very rarely do. Normally I make something that looks like a sprite from Space Invaders. Which is, again, probably less advisable. I am still gaining glucose. I've got decent enough ATP production. That's good. How much other what's the word I'm looking for? Other resources are here. Other chemicals. Yeah, I could technically grab some iron, because there seems to be an amount here that turns iron into ATP. I can't do it right now because I want to try and stick with this photosynthesizing thing. God, look at how many other organisms there are with big spiky spikes. It's something maybe I should invest in, but I don't... Oh, hang on, that one's dying. If you die, I'm gonna snag your organelles. There we go. I am faster than... Oh, I actually apparently can't do that. Oops. Never mind, you can have that. Going to leave. Let's just zoom in quick here and wait for this thing to kill itself. That's maybe too much zoom. I'm aware that that other organism is again stalking me. That one's trying to turn its spike towards me. Well, that's interesting. Apparently I can't absorb those organelles. Never mind, it's not essential anyway. Again, I'm more interested in using the sunlight for resources than the other organisms. Oh, whoa. No thank you. At the moment, I'm kind of treating the other organisms like those people you see on the high street. You know, in, heavy commercial areas that come at you with clipboards and want to ask you questions and get you signed up for some weird subscription to something that you're not going to use. Just like, no thank you, sir, I'm not interested at this moment. I'm very busy. That's the line that I tend to go with when that happens. No thank you, I'm very busy right now. Late for an appointment? That's another thing. I'm on my way to the dentist and I'm late. That's a nice go-to excuse. Look at me working on tangents again. It's not important at all. Let me think here. Maybe I can get a few more of these. I've really done something weird here. I put one there and one there, and then said I was going to create a big ball of stuff, and then I'm going to have to sort that out later. That's weird. That's weird. I don't like it, because then I'm going to have to add like 2 there and 2 there and 2 here, and it's going to be all janky. How am I doing for glucose? Yep, it does appear to be going up still. It's going up very quickly now because I'm gobbling up some from the world. Oh, look at that! There's 1.9 thousand of me. That's better. It's... Oh, I like the way I phrased that. 1,900 me's is better than 1 me. Because of course it is, son of Mowgef. That's how numbers work. Unless it's a top 10 list, I guess, where 1 is better than 10, but this is not a top 10 list.
In a top 10 list, 5 is better than 6. We're not a top 10 list!
I can see that this organism is dying. Could you finish dying, please? So I can engulf your body parts. Please? There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got 1 little piece, the only piece I could get, I think, from that pile. It does occur to me that those organelles are organelles that I don't have, so it does make sense that I can't engulf them. Like the thing that I've been saying, I want to rely on the sunlight for energy and whatnot, and I'm here just kind of scavenging the leftovers from the corpses of other organisms. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I don't like the fact that a lot of these organisms have spiky spikes. Of course it's a spiky spike. All spikes are spiky. Oh boy! I ended up in a position there that I didn't want to be in. I was between a hard place and a hard place. Here we go. I do have another evolution available. This is gonna get bad quickly, is my suspicion. I do kind of like the way my organism looks right now. It's just a mess of, what's it called? Thycaloids. Don't need to move patches. Guess I'll just continue with this until things get bad. Like, it might be good to maybe think about this kind of thing, but you can see that that doesn't go well. I'm going to need to add some things that produce ATP, but that's gonna mess up my glucose production. Although I am still getting some there. Again, this messes up the nice, delightful symmetry of my organism, but I can have different colours in different places and it won't matter all that much. Cue everyone in the comments section that's like, you're dumb and you did it wrong. I mean, you're correct. We are at 100% light right now. Lux is the proper term, but I don't think it's terribly important within this particular context. Oh boy. I keep thinking the other organisms are coming at me. Oh look, we're just traveling buddies. It's not much in the way of resources, pools of resources in the world. There is a me getting itself murdered. There is another organism here dying. I shall grab as much of this as possible before the other me's do. There you go. That one temporarily had a spike. The light is dimming quite significantly. Oh look, one of those just engulfed another me. That's not good news, is it? It's entirely possible that I could prevent that from happening just by having a larger organism. I know that's not currently the way it's going, but it could do in future. It's not impossible. Yeah, you see, this is the situation I've found myself in currently. My glucose goes up really quickly during the light periods, even when I'm moving, in fact, goes up quickly, but it also plummets when I'm, uh-oh. No. Engulf that guy. I noticed it was coming at me, sorry, I got all distracted. Yeah, but it plummets during the night. Again, the plan is to store as many resources, I said that weird, many resources as I can during the day, and hope that I can tap into those resources during the night in order to live. It'll also help to not move around as much, but I think I mentioned that already. Have a look here. Edit or. I want to get these things reasonably soon. I've just realised as well. I've been saying I want to make a largely circular organism. I guess I can move these. It's not largely important. But I definitely can't afford this. Not by a long shot. Guess I'm just gonna have to keep doing this kind of thing until I can afford it. And again, I will maybe move these out to, I don't know, like here, and then I'll get the, nope, that's not it, son of Mowgef. Yeah, I'll get one of these and paste it in, and we'll try and keep things circular, and then I'll get these and work out the shape later. Right, okay, let's do another evolution before I call it a day. If I continue to play this for much longer, I'll be playing it too long, if that makes sense. I do get addicted to this. What is going on with this guy? He's eating me, that's what's going on with this guy. That's not good news for me when they come at you at great speed. Not good. There is a nice pool of resources here. I'm going to have to, at some point, work on the speed of this organism. I don't want to be so slow that I can't escape everything trying to eat me, which is, apparently right now is everything. Oh, that one died. That one died. Race for the food. Again, I'm not convinced I'm big enough to eat any of these organisms. Nope, it would appear not. I got a freebie here, I think. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Shock and horror and all that. Hey you, die for me. Die for me, please. This thing could eat me, although it's just occurred to me it's got a hard shell, hasn't it? My health is regenerating. There we go. Let's grab some of these for free resources. It is getting brighter. I like the way that the day-night cycle is very easy to determine just visually. Oh, okay. I mean, I've been looking at this, but you can tell just by having the environment turn from light to dark and back again. That's awesome. If I add more of these, that will go up, but that doesn't help with the ATP production, which is what I need for the damned... get the damned nucleus. And I don't want to add too many metabolosomes too quickly, because that's gonna murder the organism. Yeah, look, this is quite low. I've got it set on average, but I guess I can live with that for now. I'm a little bit worried about how this is going to go. Anyway, that's all I've got time for today in regards to Thrive anyway. So, like and subscribe if you have not done that already. Leave your comments in the comments section. Always love the comments I get on these videos, especially when I'm doing things wrong. It's kind of hilarious. So thank you to all the people that take time out to do that. It is 2 Video Tuesday, so we've got Thrive right now. We'll have some Hydra near a little bit later in the day. Not sure how I'm going to progress things in Hydra just yet. I've kind of covered all of the current content. I just think I'm going to wrap things up this week and move on to something else next week. But if you come along for that, I'll see you then.